Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be my fall favorites video. I haven't done a favorites in a couple of months, I think since August, so I'm just calling this my fall favorites. I'm going to be talking about makeup products and I'm going to mention some nail polishes at the end because a few people have asked me to talk about nail polish a little bit, which it's definitely a passion of mine for sure. I spent a million years on my makeup today and it looks a little bit crazy and then I got tired, so I just put my hair up in a ponytail, but it is what it is. We are going with it and let's just get into this video. My first favorite is actually my complexion routine. I have been doing the underpainting technique for the last month and a half. I've done it before and I actually did do a cream products tutorial like earlier this year using that same technique, and I really like the way that it looks. So I actually posted a tutorial on my Instagram, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the demo in this video too because I know not everybody follows me on Instagram. So basically this has been one of my favorite primers. I've been either using this or the First Aid Beauty primer. This is the Becca, I always forget what it's called, First Light Priming Filter. And then I start to do the cream contour. And I've been using this contour stick by Berry M. I did get this in PR. And basically, as I'm showing you, I blend all of that in and then I put foundation on top of that and concealer on top of that. And sometimes I do use liquid or cream blush or liquid highlighter and then put powder products on top. Now I do have combination skin, so I do have to still set all of my cream products with powder, whether that's contour, highlight, whatever it is. But I do feel like I use a lot less powder using this technique. And I just feel like in general, my face just, I don't know, it feels like the complexion routine looks more natural. I really like the way that this looks. It gives a defined, contoured kind of look, but I don't think it's as intense when you're using a lot of powder contour products. So personally, I have been loving this and I've been wearing this in most of my videos. So the Berry M contour stick, this I did get in PR, but I absolutely love that. The foundation I used in the demo is the Too Faced Peach Perfect, and I really do like this. Mostly what I've been wearing though in the last couple months is combining any foundation I can with that one by Becca, the Ultimate Coverage, that if you saw my Partners in Cream project pan, I finally finished that. I am so happy that is done. So pretty much every day I was combining that foundation with a different foundation, but this one really is a favorite and it is quite transfer proof. It just looks really nice. So this definitely is a favorite. And then also in that demo, you saw me using this, the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. And basically this could be a primer, a subtle liquid highlighter mixed in with foundation. It's definitely a multi-use product. I use it, as I showed in the demo, kind of like a liquid highlighter, but it's definitely subtle. So today I'm actually not wearing this, but I am wearing the contour stick and I'm also wearing a cream blush that I did set with powder blush. So this, I have shade 1. This does have several shades. I can't remember how many. I want to say 7 or so. So as you can tell, it's like a light cream color. There's definitely a shine there, but when you blend this into your face, it is quite subtle, but I absolutely love this. This is a fantastic product and it's very unique in my opinion, but really you could probably just use any liquid highlighter and get a similar effect in my opinion. So yeah, that complexion routine has been an absolute favorite. I love the way it looks. I really do think it makes a big difference. Let me talk about some other things. This I have been using quite a bit. This is the Becca Afterglow Sunset Palette. And I really love this. I've had this for a while. This was limited edition, but I know a lot of people got this in BoxyCharm, and also a lot of people have found this at Nordstrom Rack and Marshall's. But I got this a while ago and I have been loving it. So this is Snapdragon Blush, Flower Child, Capri Coast Bronzer, Champagne Pop, and Crystal Gold Highlighter. I did a full review on this when it came out. And I've used everything in here, but I gotta say my favorites are definitely Champagne Pop, which has been around for a million years, but I still really do like that. And probably this blush, that is Flower Child. It is just a pink, but I've been using this palette quite a bit, also combining it with other things. It's just a really nice little thing here, and yeah, I really enjoy this. Next one is a newer product, but I just wanted to mention it because I've been using it pretty much every day since I got it, although I'm not wearing it today, but I did use it in that demo, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury blush. I got this at the Sephora VIB sale, and I got this one in Pillow Talk. It's a subtle blush, but it definitely shows up as you could see in that demo, and it is just beautiful. It is satin, but it's not really shimmery per se. I just combined both of these colors together. I gotta say, this is really nice. I have wanted to get this blush for a very long time. It's full price $40, which is kind of right around the price of a lot of higher end blushes. I don't actually think it's that crazy. I mean, the Hourglass blushes are more than this, unless you buy a mini, of course. I was definitely hesitant to buy this for a long time because I do have a large blush collection, but people have raved about these for so long, and I gotta say, I really am loving it. So I pretty much have used that quite a bit since I got it. The other blush really that I wore quite a bit was the one in my project pan, the Pearlescent Pink by Wetnwild. I am still trying to finish that blush. I still love it though, but I'm definitely ready for it to be done. A few lip products to mention. One is this lip liner. I am wearing this today. This is the Beauty Vaulte in Kozy. This isn't a project pan, so I've been talking about it a lot, and I pretty much wore this in a lot of my videos. I just feel like this color looks good under so many lip products and lip glosses. It's kind of like a brown, but it's got a bit of mauve. I don't know, it's hard to describe it. So today I'm wearing it with a brown lipstick, but I've paired this with pinks, lighter nudes. I don't know, it just goes with so much, and I just love it. And I really like this formula. I've mentioned before, this seems identical to the ColourPop formula, and the packaging is the same. Also, the price is the same. These are $6. I got a set of 3 of these in BoxyCharm earlier this year, and it is great. It is creamy, beautiful. I love this color. The other 2 colors I haven't really worn as much, but that one is amazing. I do have 2 lip gloss favorites. I'm not wearing lip gloss today, which is kind of rare actually, but these 2 have been one of my favorites, or 2 of my favorites actually. So the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, a lot of people are saying that these are dupes for the Fenty. And believe it or not, I actually like this more than the Fenty formula. Now, the only color I tried from Fenty is Diamond Milk. I finished that up. That's kind of like the clearish, silvery looking one. So this color is very different than that, but I actually think this formula is smoother and more comfortable. So yeah, this is the color that I think people say is similar to, I think, the original color, but again, I've never owned that. However, I think this is an amazing formula. This is so smooth, so shiny. There it is. Oh, this is the color Moon, by the way. Absolutely great. And I think this packaging is very nice and luxurious for a drugstore. I think these are somewhere around $8 depending on where you buy them, but I think it's really, really pretty, and I love the shine, and it's not sticky at all. My next favorite lip gloss is by Pure Cosmetics. I did get this in PR, but I really, really love this. This is in the color Dreams. This is different. This is a bit more of a pigmented style gloss, but it still has a lot of shine. So yeah, as you can see, the Maybelline is more of a sheer. This is more of a pigmented type gloss. Peachy neutral type color. I really do like this. This is very smooth. This is a bit reminiscent of the Anastasia lip glosses, where they're not sticky at all and they have more pigment, but they still have a lot of shine. And yeah, I really, really love this. I've worn this quite a bit. This also, I feel like, goes with a lot of lip colors. I've worn this with more browns, more pinks. I've worn this with that Kozy lip liner. I love the way that looks. So yeah, this is a really, really nice formula. And I gotta say, I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about these, but yeah, these are great. Alrighty, as far as eyeshadows, I had a really hard time picking out my favorites in the last few months because I feel like I was either wearing palettes that are in my project pans, like the Soft Glam and the Sultry and my Pan That palette, and then the palettes in my Using My Palettes project pan, if you saw that. But then other than that, pretty much if I wasn't wearing those, I was wearing a different palette every day. So I don't even know what my favorites are, honestly. I have gotten a lot of new palettes in September and October. I redeemed a huge Ulta Points order about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And yeah, I haven't even thoroughly used all of the palettes that I got. So yeah, I'm definitely cooling it down on the palette purchases for a while. But 2 that I have really, really enjoyed and used regularly. The first is the BH Cosmetics Beautiful in Barcelona. I have enjoyed this quite a bit, and I've worn it in several videos as well. And today's eye look is a combination of like 6 different palettes. I kept reaching for different colors, trying to achieve what I wanted, and I didn't even exactly do that, but I eventually gave up and called it good enough. But The center of blue here, I did start with a combination of these two blue shimmers, and they are beautiful, but then I wanted something just a bit brighter, so I did put the blue from the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette, which I did also buy in the last month, which is also quite amazing. I haven't used every shade in that palette just yet. This one I've definitely used more, and yeah, this is just as good as all other BH Cosmetics palettes I own. Their formula is amazing, and this is only $16. This brand is just constantly impressing me. Let me give you some swatches. I love the mattes, I love the shimmers, and I feel like the shimmers don't even really need a wet brush. Look at those, they are so beautiful. So yeah, I don't even think the shimmers in this need a wet brush. I love this color story. This is kind of like a darker one. You know, you've got the dark blues, the burgundy. I love that peach though. And yeah, this is just a gorgeous palette. It's a bit more cool toned, which is also not quite as common. We see a lot more warm tones, but this is a beautiful palette. And really, I love all my BH Cosmetics palettes. I also did use the Avocado Toast palette quite a bit. That was in my Project 10 uses, and that palette is gorgeous as well. Next palette I have used quite a bit, and I do really love it, although it was a bit of a fiasco, and that is the ColourPop Hocus Pocus palette. It is sold out right away, and then it's sold out right away at Ulta. I don't know even if they've brought it back. I have not even checked. My guess is that they will though. That's the thing, that ColourPop, even their products that are limited edition sell out. They often restock it like one more time, as they did with the Mulan. That was also limited edition however long ago, and now that one is available on their website. So who knows? Anyway, I have really enjoyed this though, and I partially bought it because I do absolutely love this movie. Hocus Pocus is absolutely amazing. However, if I didn't like the color story, I would not have purchased it. I really do love the colors here, particularly these more like jewel toned colors there. Definitely my favorite, and I've worn several looks and videos using this palette, and the purples are so pretty. And I will say, so I was recently wearing an all purple look in 2 of my videos, and I started out using the purples in the Natasha Denona Blue Purple palette, which again, I also bought that in the last month, and they were so choppy, and honestly, it looked terrible. I almost washed off my makeup, and then I layered these 2 colors on top, this on the lid and this like outer corner in the crease, and I felt like it saved the look. I felt like that turned out quite nicely considering how terrible it looked to begin with. So I don't know what was up with that. I need to use those colors again to see, maybe it was just like, you know, a bad luck day with makeup, which happens, which, you know, is why I do like to try to use things thoroughly before I, you know, give any solid reviews. But yeah, there's not been a shade that has disappointed me in this palette. I did not use the glitter though, because I don't like the ColourPop pressed glitters. I got some in my eye once and it was pretty irritating, so I won't be doing that again. But other than that, I really do love this palette. Right, and last up is nail polish. I have just wanted to mention my absolute favorite top coat. I go through bottle after bottle of this. I never put it in my empties video, but I go through these pretty quickly. This is the Sally Hansen Dries Instantly top coat. This gives so much shine, and I feel like it makes my nail polish last a little bit longer, although I don't usually wear my nail polish for more than like 3 days because I get sick of it and I want to change it constantly. But the shine on this, and it dries quickly. I hate sitting around waiting for my nail polish to dry. It drives me crazy. So this, I feel like after even 10-15 minutes, you're good. I wait a little bit longer before I were to like, you know, wash my hands or something, maybe like half an hour, but this dries very quickly, very shiny. It's inexpensive. I don't even know how much it is, maybe like $5 at Target, but yeah, I go through bottle after bottle of this. I'll mention some of my favorite formulas. I'll start with what I'm wearing today, which is the Wetnwild. This is the One Step Wonder Gel. I have 3 or 4 of these and I love them. These are gorgeous. This is 2 coats of this one. This is called Periwinkle of an Eye. I also have the one called Left Marooned. I have another one called like Plum something. These colors are beautiful. They do have nice shine, but again, I always use that top coat. They last well. They're only $5. These are great, and this is one of my favorite nail polish formulas ever. Another favorite that I've been buying for a while are the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. These are a little bit more expensive. These are around $8, but they are really, really nice. I've worn this in several videos recently. This is Wine Stock, which is like a purple, red, burgundy color. Absolutely beautiful. Love, love, love. Not, you know, not splotchy or anything like that. I hate nail polish that is chunky or is, you know, just kind of messy looking. I don't know. But, oh, and I forgot to mention the applicator on the Wet n Wild. It's the same as this one, which is my favorite style of applicator, this flat wand. I am not that great at painting my nails, but this really helps. And oh, as a side note, a few people have asked me about how I paint my nails. I am pretty messy at it, I'm not gonna lie. So what I do is I just paint them, let them dry. And by the time I shower the next day and wash my hands several times, any sort of bit that's left on the skin, it just like picks off really easily. So that's what I do. If I were to do my nails and I wanted it to look nice right away, then I just dip a Q-tip in nail polish remover and go around the edge. So I try to like coat the nail very thoroughly. It always ends up getting on the skin, but it's just really easy to remove. So that's what I do, and I feel like it turns out pretty well. And yeah, I just, you know, I just cut my nails and file them. Nothing crazy there. Okay, another formula. Now this I've talked about a lot on my channel. I've actually done reviews on several of the Lights Lacquer collections. The last collection I only bought 2 colors because the rest of them didn't really appeal to me that much, but these are 2 of my favorite colors. This one is Cherry Jelly, which is a beautiful true red. Look how much I've used. This was from the summer collection. This is one of my favorite colors. Love that one. Beautiful red. I've worn that in a lot of videos. A newer one, this is one of the ones that I did get from the fall collection. This is called A Temporary Madness. Beautiful mustard. Love this one. It is so, so pretty. Perfect fall color. So I really do like the Lights Lacquer formula, and they have that same flat wand like the Sally Hansen and the Wet n Wild. All right, and last up, I do have 2 from Berry M, which I did get in PR, but I really, really love them. And they're super cheap. They're like $3. This one is called Charcoal. I've worn this one in several videos. And again, these are nice, opaque, pigmented nail polishes, very, very smooth. Really do like them. Pretty much any nail polish I wear, I do 2 coats. I don't have many colors in my collection that require 3 coats, but yeah, this is a really pretty like bluish gray, very nice. Also has this flat paddle brush, which I love. And yeah, I think these are fantastic. So these are my favorite formulas of nail polishes. I have a couple other brands. I'm trying to look up my nail polishes. Not that many others, mostly. And then I do have some of the other, I will say, Sally Hansen has multiple lines of nail polishes, and I own several of the other lines. And I like those too. I will say this is probably a bit better of a formula, but I like all the Sally Hansen ones that I've tried. That is it for this favorites video. And I gotta say, I've really been enjoying all of these things and lots of other things too. I'm kind of trying to constantly rotate through my makeup collection. But I will say that the foundation routine is definitely my favorite. I really do like the way that that looks. And I do feel like it looks better in person. I don't know that it translates on camera that well, but yeah, I really do like that technique. And yeah, I've also been using less powder because of it. And yeah, that is it for this video. Let us know what your recent favorites have been. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.